on Monday, the 31st of January, TAF Media Group once again introduced to the world her baby. History was made as Spectrum Television was officially commissioned by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State.
Please say that again. Say that
Sir
again.
Governor Udom Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Oh my goodness. God with us.
Whoa, it was the bomb. It was literally explosive because this place was full of all kinds of colors, all kinds of beauty, all kinds of dignitaries, you know, with the first citizen of our state gracing the occasion, you know, and Francis.
Well, you don't need to tell me because I was there live, I witnessed it live, and I could tell, I mean, from the caliber of people who came, the movers and shakers of the community.
Even the caliber of unexpected people that turned up.
Oh my goodness, I don't want to go to that angle for now. I want to focus on the caliber of movers and shakers of the community, of the society.
Yeah, even some of those people that we didn't expect were movers and shakers.
Yeah, from the governor to the commissioners to the organized private sectors, captains of industries. We had women organizations, we had youth organizations, we had the whole Ibiakuran community, we had the chairman
dreamer,
of Udwan local government. I was actually coming to that. Now we have the chairman, our very own president and CEO, the visionary behind TAV Media, behind Planet, and now Spectrum Television, Mr. Tony Afia. I mean, he looked very handsome.
The man with an absolutely beautiful mind. Absolutely beautiful mind, because it only takes, your mind has to be this beautiful to be able to create what we have here. Really. Now, this is what I'll say. If you are not in Akwa Ibom, and even if you are in Akwa Ibom and you have never taken the time to come to this place and actually see what is happening here, you should try it. Like, just tell yourself, okay, on so day, I'll take an excursion to Spectrum Television.
Yeah. Okay, so that's our vice president, Mrs. Afia. So one thing that actually got my attention was the fact that, you know, during the unveiling, during the commissioning, a lot of people that came, you know, we were on the red carpet, a lot of persons that came were wowed. They were taken unawares by the quality, by the standard, by the magnificent edifice that has been put in place. And people kind of, you could see that wondering, they were like, how can such an edifice be put in such a place? You know, it was that surprise. But then after the surprise came, oh my goodness, we didn't expect this, but this is super amazing. And inside my heart, I was dancing and jubilating and saying, oh my goodness, thank God it all turned out very beautifully well. So it's a clear statement of fact that our chairman and CEO, Tony Afia, loves beautiful things. He loves excellence, and he's committed and dedicated to make sure that regardless of what happens, excellence is going to happen. So, and then one of the most significant things that happened during the unveiling was actually the award that was presented to His Excellency Governor Udom Emmanuel by the chairman on behalf of TAV Media Group and everything. I mean, it was just a beautiful moment. You could feel the facial expression of His Excellency when the chairman and the vice chairman were actually, you know, showing him and handing over the awards to him. And it really showed that he really appreciated the award. He appreciated what's being done here. I mean, okay, so that's the footage. You can see the governor's face.
Presented by top management of TAF Media Group, the chairman, vice president, and the managing director of TAF Media Group. There with the executive governor of Akwa Ibom State, receiving the award presented to him by TAF Media Group. It's just a beautiful, beautiful sight. Yeah.
You know, it's not every day that you get
to get the first citizen to come to your business.
It's not every day. It doesn't happen. I mean, for us to have had that honor is a clear show of God's blessing for TAV Media, for Planet, and also Spectrum Television, the newest baby in town. And then I also love to add on this comment that apart from the executive governor coming and the commissioner for information and all of the dignitaries that came, the fact that the whole community welcomed the development was another blessing. I mean, it's one thing for you to start a business in a community, is another thing for the community to actually love the fact that the business is sited in their community. So it was an all-round blessing. Royal fathers, everybody just turned up in their colors. It was super amazing.
Such a beautiful thing. And it's beautiful to know that even the community found a way to come back and say thank you, you know, to Tony Afia. So congratulations once again to Taft Media Group for always, you know, being first, bringing new things to the table. It's a beautiful one. Welcome back. It's your Rise and Shine Saturday, coming to you live from Spectrum Television on the beautiful hills of Ibiakoran. I hope you've been enjoying the show thus far. We still have so many beautiful things to bring to you this morning.
And yes, top on the list of the beautiful things we want to bring to you this morning is a fine and amazing young man who is doing amazingly great in the music industry as an artist of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a student of the University of Uyo studying political science and public administration. Yes, and he's also a renowned musical artist. Join me and make a welcome to today's Rise and Shine as Artist of the Week, Bendozer.
Thank you, Spectrum TV, for having me.
Yep, you're welcome.
I'm really happy.
Oh my goodness, I like your hair.
Thank you
I
so
like
much.
the hair stuff.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing music and how long have you been in the industry?
I think I started doing music. That was 2003.
Wow, long time.
And I've been, into church choirs. I think I started doing music in the church, and I played some instrument. So, and back then I was just learning, but because the type of church I was attending back in the village, so I was not really given the opportunity to do what I had in mind.
You felt like doing.
So, but I never keep stopping, but I just keep working. I remember dropping my first single 2018. I don't know what actually happened, and boom, I think my uncle all the way from Calabar called me, and he was like, are you this guy Bendozer? I said, yes. And he said, I've been hearing some couple of your songs on radio, and I was like, I cannot just explain that, but it was God doing.
Wow, so it means that music has been good for you from 2018 when you released your debut single.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, that's awesome. You were not able to get the kinds of opportunities you looked back, you hoped to get back in your church. So is that what caused your transition from gospel music to secular music? Is that what caused your transition?
Not really. Okay. It's just that I have passion for secular.
Okay.
And I have someone like Davido inspiring me.
Okay.
Because you see, the young man, he's rich, he's from a very wealthy family, but he has never for once maybe stopped doing music because of who the father is or the family he grew up seeing himself. And the young guys keep working, keep recording songs, even though the father at some point stopped him from doing his music, but he never stopped.
Okay.
But he keeps.
Now, you've been in the music world for some time now, and obviously it means things are working out for you well. So what inspired you to take a step further into going into school?
I had a very great parent that they really believe in education so much. Okay. So, and they were like, okay, if I thought you want to do music, but at least you need to get to school. Just get your degree and maybe focus on music.
Are you in school because your parents said so, or because you yourself understand that beside the talent, which is music, education is equally very important?
I believe in education. I'm not disputing that fact.
Okay.
But the truth is that in music, I don't think you really need education in music. What you just need is your talent and the grace from God. Okay, and you are good to go.
It means you're not going to use your education for anything once you're done with university, right?
You know now. What would I use it for? You know now. just because of making music, make money, and just live your life. Maybe do whatever you want to.
Okay, but I feel like I really want to ask you this one thing. Will you say that you're currently doing well in school?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I try to balance my music and my education.
Do you feel fulfilled doing well in school?
I said yes.
You're doing well, Jai. Just come back, do your music. Okay. So for music, everybody has a message that they are putting out there. They have what is inspiring them. What story are you telling with your music?
This thing is about inspiration. So while recording song in the studio, while working with your producers and everyone around you, first you need to put yourself at your current situation, right moment in the studio. So you work with the feelings you have in the studio. If it's an inspiration song, you go with it. If it's a love song, you go with it. Anyhow you feel at that point.
So do you write songs, or every time you're going to work on a song, you just get into the studio and however you feel in the moment, you begin to sing? Or do you write your songs and take them to the studio and then work with them?
I do write songs, but not all.
Okay.
I only write songs maybe at some point. I don't just feel like to go to studio. I just give myself some time in the house. And maybe when the inspiration comes, you put it to writing. But while in the studio, because at times, the producer will just call you, yo, where are you? Come to the studio, and he plays the beats. If it's the beat you like and you're okay with it, you start recording.
Okay. What are those notable persons that have been instrumental to the success that you've recorded so far?
When I started music, actually, it was really tough. I also want to take this opportunity to say big shout out to Utube Charles Suko. He has been a very strong person. Anytime I called him, if he's with money, he always there for me.
It always makes it smile.
You have been supporting your ministry.
Your ministry.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. So are there any other persons who support you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, my manager.
Okay.
It's really an amazing person. He put me on this chair right now.
Wow.
Big shout out to Mr. OUB himself. He's a very amazing person. He makes sure he creates an opportunity for me, because that is mostly, I think that is the work of a manager. Okay. You try to bring your artist to the world and just create a chance. At times, even if it means for you to pay. Because at times, even you pay for even the show you are performing, just to make yourself popular or just to make people.
Yeah. Okay, that's an inside gist.
I didn't get that part. You pay to do a show instead of getting paid to do the show.
Is it like part of your publicity stunt?
Yeah, it is. It's also as an upcoming artist, because the truth is that nobody knows you, and you want someone to know you. You pay for it.
Hey. Okay, that's the story for another day. But I want to say congratulations, Bendozer.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job. And
Thank you.
The fact that you're in school is actually a plus. And I'd love to encourage you to keep at it. I mean, make sure you finish school and graduate. Whether or not you do something with that certificate is not relevant right now, but just make sure you finish school. But sometime in life, you get to understand that it's beautiful. So congratulations on the job you're doing, and we wish you a successful musical career. We want to hear you on the global stage. We want to hear you do great things musically. And we hope to see you join the 30 billion guys.
So, but then we usually like to, do you have final words, anything you'd like to say to up-and-coming music artists in the climb?
Man, that thing is not easy, but the stuff is that first. You have to believe in yourself. Okay. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe in you. And you have to give someone, just make someone believe in you. Because it's not easy. It's not easy at all, but...
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Bendozer, for coming to Rise and Shine Saturday. Thank you for coming to
Thank you for having me.
Television. Yes, all right.